Hello, good evening. Been a while since I streamed, but I'm happy to be back with another stream. I'm gonna play as Bulgaria, continue my game, where I'm gonna try to help Germany win the war, win World War II in the East. At least I'm gonna try it. More than likely I'm gonna fail, but yeah, let's do our best to win World War II. Anyway, I need to review the tech. The last time that I streamed, I realized I made a mistake. At least one mistake. I probably did more. So I'm talking about the issues with the lack of piercing for the anti-tanks. Some of these techs increase the piercing of the anti-tanks. Anti-tank piercing attack plus 4.25 and so on. Piercing attack plus 6, so we need all this stuff. Even though I don't think I'm gonna build armor, I need these techs to increase the piercing of the anti-tanks. Hello Jukaleb and Jaga House, welcome. Okay, so we need gasoline engines to be able to research light armor designs, that in turn is needed for the medium armor, that is needed for the high velocity gun. This is also needed, so let's prioritize it. This also increases the piercing attack, soft attack, piercing attack plus 2. Prioritize it. I don't recall exactly what I was doing, so hopefully was the only thing that we needed to rectify. Another division, I'm gonna wait to deploy it. State press, specialist training. Jagas is asking, can you research everything if you concentrate on all the techs? Eventually, with enough time, we'll be able to research, well, probably not everything, but lots of stuff. But yeah, eventually. Especially as a major power. Alright, I think we're good to go. Times upgrades. Building divisions. How many divisions do we have? So we have 11. A weight of 1.6. So I could use some more divisions. That's the truth. So let's put these airplanes at the bottom of the queue, build some more divisions. Just another thing that I need to check. There's a tech here that reduces the combat, the tactile, if I can find it. Yeah, this one, Battle Commander Recognition. Let's put it at the queue, in the queue. Advanced education investments, we can research these now. Alright. One can wait, this is a 1939 tech. Okay, let's go. Hopefully I'm not forgetting about anything. So we're putting everything into research. Officer ratio is dreadful. That's normal. Our neutrality, majors, not majors, neighbors. Our neutrality should be quite high still. I think the last time that I played this, I reached the conclusion that my efforts to reduce the neutrality is useless. I won't be able to declare war. I won't even be able to join the allies. The Axis. Well, let's use the spies while we still have them. Alright, let's continue. I've been playing this not very well. I'll talk about that as we more later. So in industry level 6 and 1938 levels, let's prioritize it. That wanna exploit the game in this playthrough for manpower. I mean, we should when we have the decisions, early decisions, I've been selecting at least one of them quite wrong. I mean, should have selected something else. I'll talk about that later next year. You try to conquer the world, Mark? Nope. This is just about survival. I'm probably gonna get murdered. Let's still prioritize medicine. This is very important. More manpower, plus more casualty trickle back, less attrition. I think there's another one of these techs or similar. Hopefully it's already in the queue. Infantry guns, let's research these. I want to be in the best shape possible for the war in the east. Don't have leadership for any of that. I don't care with artillery. I do care with direct fire unit combined arms. Because that's what we have. Anti-tanks. So yeah, August of 1938. Not much going on. We're still building our divisions. Our neutrality is still very high and dropping really slowly. Light transportation. No, ahead of time. Let's cancel it. Was the war in China, Republic of China fighting Japan. Supply organization advance. Also ahead of time. Let's cancel it. Artillery barrel and ammunition advance. Yeah, we still kind of need it to improve anti-tank soft attack. Basically. And engineer, the soft attack of the engineers. Is in a stalemate for quite some time now. Hello, I cannot pronounce your name. Dave Duck, greetings to you too. Alright. Germany just annexed what was left of Czechoslovakia and guaranteed Poland. I'm researching mechanical computing machine ahead of time. Quite ahead of time. Even though I need these, I also need a lot of other stuff. So let's cancel the research for now. That research. This can wait. I seem to recall that Republican Spain was on the verge of defeat. They're still on the verge of defeat, but it seems that they made some quite a big recovery. Great War analysis, defense plus 4%. This is kind of need this. Attrition minus 2.5%. This is one of the texts that I was talking about with regard to attrition. And it also increases the infantry morale, which I don't care much, but I do care with the attrition. We have a lone airplane fighter bomber. Okay, I'm not, so that you know, I'm not playing at my best. This is more of a roleplay campaign, so if I really wanted, I would be doing some other stuff to improve Bulgarian, but that would mean exploiting the game quite a lot. So in this campaign I just wanna chill a bit, do my best within the way that the game is supposed to be played, let's say it like that, whatever that means. Alright, 1 year draft, state brass, specialist training. Do I want 1 year draft? I don't think so, because that's gonna make the infantry more expensive. Semi-motorization infantry. I think I was researching these because I need something that I can't have it without researching these, if I recall correctly. Don't allow construction of motorized support. Why do I want motorized support? Oh, I remember now. I want it because I need to unlock bridging equipment. I need to unlock this tech, and for that I need motorized support units level 2. Prioritize it. Another tech just finished. Nice. Let's start researching assault weapons. There's no rush, because I'm not going to war anytime soon. I wanted to go beat up Greece, but at this rhythm they will join the allies before I can touch them. Keep it in the queue. There's a huge attrition whenever we're at peace and with low conscription law. We're always losing manpower. It's the manpower manpower rotation. It's much worse in Black Ice. Well, let's watch these brigades losing manpower, these divisions. Every day they lose men because of the that law, of other laws, the manpower peace rotation. Supply production. Okay, December. I don't even think that's worth it, but whatever. So that's 5 divisions. Along with our 12, that's 17. Makes 17. Let's build another one at least. Small arms advance. Cool. Industry advance. It looks like we've maxed out. Yes, the industry tax. At least those tax. We can now research these ones. gasoline engines. Let's see, do we need it? Yes, gasoline engines level 2 will eventually need it, so let's research it. January, so let's pick our focuses. Short-term investment for the IC, army focus for the manpower basically. Plus 20% modifier for manpower is very appealing. Reduce the neutrality. Land build speed minus 10%, that's fine. Alright, the focus that I think I've chosen very poorly is this one. I've been choosing I prefer a more balanced, sane approach that gives me plus 25 national manpower modifier along with with 15% starting experience and less IC efficiency for production. However, this is given our very little manpower per month. Plus 25% of 1.6 is almost nothing. I should have been selecting this one. It's gonna give a huge penalty to the leadership, to some of our IC and land organization, bring rate, all that stuff. And what matters the most is the leadership and the descent penalty. The other ones don't matter at all, because we're not at war. The reason why I should have picked this from the start is because of the plus 40 manpower and the plus 50% national manpower modifier. So, for a country as small as Bulgaria, this is very important. I'm gonna have to deal with less leadership, but I'll have manpower to reinforce my divisions. Advanced education investment, top of the queue. So now I'm struggling even more with the tech, but manpower is so important that I think it's worth it. Let's see the ministers if we have someone better. Leadership plus 5%, daily descent plus 5%. Efficiency for production plus 5, less money, less manpower. The other ones are absolute crap. The exception of maybe this one. So we have 24.79 IC for production. I'm gonna select this guy for now. I see plus 2.5%, sure. This doesn't matter at this point in time. National manpower plus 5%. I'm gonna leave him there. Naval base efficiency, sure. Not sure if we ended up with more, I see. 5% of 40, of 31. That's 1.5. Alright, we are gonna need another level of these at least. Let's leave it in the queue. Okay, we can research light armor now. I was asleep. Come on. That was a pretty big mistake. We have a kind of a stalemate in the Spanish state. I mean, not much has changed from the beginning, since this stream began. Somehow they're holding. Spanish Republic is holding. Hello Tip, welcome. Nice to see you here today. Right, infantry anti-tank weapons, it's now ahead of time, so let's cancel it. This is a rerun. Nope, it's a continuation of my of this let's play. This game as Bulgaria. The goal for this run is to help Germany win the war against the Soviets. Of course, that's not gonna happen unless I manage to pull off some kind of miracle, but we'll see. Okay, we gained that recon cavalry by an event due to the event in January. I don't need it, so we're now making 2.5, gaining 2.5 manpower per month. Hello, Warp Kitty, welcome. So how's the neutrality? Still quite high for sure. 64.71, the threat is 17.35. So this is just a waste of my time and effort trying to go to war with Greece in black ice. I could still conquer the world, but I would need more time. And a different approach, different gameplay. So radios reduces the attack delay and increases the combat efficiency. Chip is saying, you had problems with neutrality. It's already 1939. Do a no CV. Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could. Infantry, unit command and control. Let's leave it. I can't wait to research this deck. It's gonna increase lots of stats with regard to the engineers. So, infantry unit training 5. Let's keep it. And start researching the combined arms deck. I'm gonna prioritize the production, the upgrades now. Has lost lots of manpower. The more manpower in the division, the more I'm gonna lose. But I want to get these upgrades done before I start recruiting officers. Looks like the Spanish Republic is finished. There we go. Since we don't have anything better to do, let's watch what's going on here. Nothing's going on. Japanese have been unable to advance. Gasoline engines. Okay, I think we're done with this. Alright, this is ahead of time. Let's cancel. Kind of need these two. Hold concentration, advance. Strategic, I think. Not sure though. Yes. Self concentration, advance. Let's go with superior firepower for an extra brigade. Light armor designs, wonderful. So what we need for the next level? We need AFV trucks and suspension level 2. Basic education advance, great. More leadership, we do need it. Okay, since it's like watching paint dry over here in the east, nothing's going on. Let's go watch Europe, because World War II is about to start. Infantry guns advance. Let's grab the 1938 standard infantry branch upgrade. That's gonna increase the stats of the infantry. At least. Wonderful. Motorized support units. What am I missing? Motorized support units. We'll need to research the level 2. To be able to start researching the bridging equipment. I wanna keep researching these. Small caliber tank gun. I guess we need these two. To keep researching the light armor designs. No, it's not a huge deal. We're only going to war by 1941 or so. Japan just joined the Axis. Keep battle doctrine. Could use it, but some other stuff has higher priority. Yeah, cheap. That's quite unfortunate. Chip is saying it's ironic. It's a bit ironic that Black Ice added twice the amount of research that Hearts of Iron IV added twice the amount of research, and Hearts of Iron IV half the amount of Hearts of Iron III. Guess they had a different thought train. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. This is coming from a guy that loves Paradox games. And well, I'm gonna shut up. When I don't have anything good to say, I shut up. Usually, I try it. Okay, not worth it. Guess I've said enough with regard to Hearts of Iron 4. It's unfortunate. Direct fire and unit combined arms. Let's keep it. Search of volunteers. This is interesting. This in vanilla, or I think this, whatever. This decision used to only give a bonus to manpower and probably officer recruitment too. But in this version of the game, it reduces the neutrality. So neutrality is gonna go down faster. Let's keep this step. But it's only for a handful of days, so it's not gonna change the big picture. There we go. Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, and World War II is about to start. Tip is saying the more research options, the more replayability. It's not only the research options, it's almost everything with regard to the game. From the division composition to the units, amount of units, amount of brigades, the type of brigades. We lost militia, we lost so much stuff. There we go. World War II just started. We can now enable war economy. Let's do so. War economy. And we can now enable 3-year draft. Of course I won't enable it right now. Direct fire unit training. 1949. We're in 1949. Okay, let's keep these tags in the queue. But before I make another big mistake, let's see if we can research something. Like this one. Yeah, I think I'm researching everything that I can. Or that I should. Delay between attacks, 6 hours. Search that. Let's research these two. Which country am I gonna wreck first? Asks Jaga. Jaga House. Well, probably my own. And I'm not even kidding. That's a honest reply. You guys are used to world conquests from me, but this one is just about survival. So I'm gonna help Germany defeat the Soviet Union, and that's about it. But it's very difficult to defeat the Soviets, even as Germany. So I doubt that I can influence the war to the point of defeating the Soviets. That's why I'm saying that I'm gonna wreck my own country by helping Germany. We'll see. In the meantime, the Germans are approaching Warsaw. Let's keep researching that. Small caliber tank cannon and MGs advance. And a level of assault weapons. It's now ahead of time. So we can now research light armor designs. Top of the queue. And medium velocity guns. This is gonna increase the piercing of the anti-tanks. Top of the queue. This only improves the stats of the mechanized, the armored engineers and self-propelled artillery. I don't plan on having any of those brigades, so no point researching it. Yeah, 1939 decks. Let's keep researching. Deep is asking about my neutrality. My neutrality is at 59.16. I'm gonna join the Axis due to a decision by Germany, which I think it sucks. But it is what it is. Artillery, barrel and ammunition advance. Operational warfare advance. Let's keep researching it. We're nearing 1940. This is very important, so let's prioritize it. Same thing with these tags. This is unbelievable. Shenchi defeated the Japanese puppet. Where's Japan? Where is the Imperial Japanese Army? What the hell are they doing? Oh no, let's focus on Europe. Can help to China, sure. Do nothing. I don't have resources to help China. I'm sorry. Soviet Union declared war on Poland. But they're not at war with the Allies. This is like I think to reflect what happened historically. Italy joined the Axis. And they're getting closer and closer to the war with the Soviets. Okay, I'm gonna keep this in the queue because I'm gonna need another level of this, I think, level 4. Okay, let's not research it for now. Soviets declared on Finland the Winter War. Warsaw still hasn't fallen. There's much more bonuses on the defense in Black Ice, so the AI has more trouble taking territory. That's part of the issues with Hearts of Iron 4. With World War I style of warfare, in my opinion. Of course, that never happens when I'm in charge, because I know how to build divisions. But defensive bonuses combined with the lack of skill of the AI in Hearts of Iron 4 leads to that sort of warfare. Alright, we're building the airplanes, but I think we can still build some more divisions. This is now ahead of time. keep it. Same thing with these. Infantry units, infantry unit command and control. Okay, I think that was what allowed us to build boxes somewhere around here. Yeah. Now the construction of fortresses. Let's research it. That might be the only thing that saves our ass if things start going south. Alright, again, short-term investment, army focus for the manpower. Land build defense, land build time minus 10%. Reduce the neutrality. Poland is still holding against these two giants, which is remarkable. Again, I'm gonna go with what gives me more manpower. That's the only thing that makes sense in my opinion right now. Till January of 1940, I'm only going to war by 1941. And I need that manpower. Alright, infantry. Let's research the bridging equipment, top of the queue. Hello Corex, welcome. Is this the hardest difficulty? Nope, whenever I play small countries, I never play with maximum difficulty. The last time that I played as Germany, I played on the maximum difficulty, but not as Bulgaria, trying to help Germany. I'm playing with no modifiers. Infantry unit training 6. Yeah, let's keep it. Germany declared war on Denmark. Right, we got the Cav division or brigade, probably brigade. I don't need it. There goes Poland. Interesting how the Soviets annexed this territory, the Polish territory, while the Germans are occupying it only. So medium armor designs, top of the queue, because we needed to unlock the high velocity gun. And there goes Denmark. The long wait is almost over. Industrial efficiency, sure, and extra industrial production. Let's prioritize the light armor designs, shall we? We're gonna need another level to unlock medium armor designs. Just in case we need AFV tracks and suspension, let's prioritize it too. And of course I'm struggling with leadership. Direct fire. Let's keep it. National unity of 91% and rising. I've given up on increasing threats on Greece. Some other thing is researched. Infantry radio communications. Sure, let's leave it. However, this one is more important. Hello Aristide, welcome. Let's keep it. Medium velocity gun advance. Our anti-tanks just became better. Top of the queue. Should be building more brigades. Let's see. We have 4 divisions in the queue. We have 18 over here, so we need 22 brigades. This is when we unlock superior firepower, we are gonna add them to the divisions. We are gonna have superior firepower on May 11th of May. I'm looking if Germany will invade Norway. This is great. Alright, we need to switch some laws to update the efficiency, the industrial efficiency. Forgot to do it when we unlocked another level of production efficiency. Okay, here we go. Battle for France has started. I see 4 resources, never. Let's keep it in the queue. Yes, Tip is asking, so as Romania you would have decreased neutrality to 0 before 1940? Most likely yes, Tip. Because increased threat works better against majors. So if I had bordered, if I was Romania or Hungary, I would probably reduce my neutrality to 0. Much faster, probably before 1940. invasion of Norway is on the way. And the Winter War has ended. The Soviets took the desired provinces. Superior firepower, wonderful. Advanced education investment, a little bit more of leadership. It doesn't even have logistics. A huge mistake there. And Germans managed to break through the Maginot. Wonderful. Well played, France. Small caliber tank cannon and MGs. Now ahead of time. This is gonna be fun. This I'm hoping it's gonna be fun. Once the war starts against the Soviets, this should be very interesting. At least while it lasts, while we are alive. Medium armor designs. Top of the queue, because we need at least medium armor designs 5 to grab high velocity gun. Electronic computing machine researching a little bit faster now. Germany annexed Luxembourg. I guess Luxembourg won't conquer the world this time around. Light armor designs. Let's keep it in the queue. Infantry unit combined arms, let's leave it. Assault weapons is now ahead of time. Quite ahead of time. Germany is taking its time in the Low Countries. And over here too, they've managed to punch through the Maginot, but they don't seem to be taking advantage of these. Okay, I'm slowing down a bit. Okay, there goes Norway. I was thinking if I should research that tech ahead of time. It's gonna increase the piercing of the anti-tanks. It's very important to pierce the tanks. If we can't pierce, we're in trouble. Artillery, carriage designs ahead of time. Netherlands gone. Medium velocity. Medium velocity gun. It's also ahead of time, so cancel. Come on, Germany. I don't... How the hell are you gonna defeat the Soviets if you're taking these... You're taking so much time to defeat France and Belgium. Okay, radius 5. Now ahead of time, so we have extra leadership available. We have some leadership available for research. Not sure. Strategic is important. +1 infantry defensiveness, sure. Attack movement +10%, sure. Alright, I'm waiting for my army to be ready before I put everything into officers. I mean, in the meantime, we're of course researching. Let's prioritize production. We're running out of time. Attrition -77.5. Top of the queue. Medicine, this is so important. Let's put it at the bottom of the queue, just in case I forget it. Yeah, Tip, it takes some time in Black Ice. Tip is saying, can't say I like the slow warfare in Black Ice. Infantry guns, 6. Sometimes it can be a bit frustrating, but my only complaints are with the strength of the forts. They're insanely strong. Everything else can be overcome with some good builds, even the forts, but the forts are the worst. Much worse than Hearts of Iron 4, for example. Medium armor designs, level 3. Let's prioritize it. But even the forts can be overcome. So, with the right build, it takes time. Let's have a look at China. Looks like Chongqing is being pushed back. I kind of want those techs, but they're definitely not a priority. I'm not gonna have a huge army, so... And I'm gonna be mostly inside the German... inside the German logistics by system. Infantry unit command and control advance. Let's keep it there, I guess. Region equipment. Advanced land engineering, defense engineering. These are the fortresses. Come on, Germany. What the hell? Alright, I'm gonna keep these. It's ahead of time, but I'm gonna keep them. Exemption of the infantry radio. Okay, we're only building brigades now. Our neutrality is dropping. I always forget where is that this one. It's very important to reduce the attack delay. I cannot join the axis because my neutrality does not allow it. It is asking, why can't you join the axis? We want to see the German troops struggling. I wish I could, but I can't. Unless I use the console. Light armor designs 5. I'm not sure if I need it. I reckon I'm gonna need it because this deck requires medium armor designs at least 5, so let's research another round of these decks because of everything basically. The engineers and the anti-tanks are influenced by those decks. Found 7 is saying, kind of wondering why Germany is having so much trouble. So am I, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, because it's gonna spell disaster for my country. Direct fire unit training 7. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with Germany, but I'm gonna check it out. I'm too curious. I'm playing as Germany. They seem to be winning. Just like but slow. Alright, let's play the new brigades. And there's no music. What? I'm gonna save the game, and I'm gonna have to save the game and quit. I'll be back. I'm not gonna stop streaming, but if I want to see what's up with the music, I'm gonna lose the in-game sounds. So I'm gonna take a couple of minutes break. Don't go anywhere, because I'll be back. Okay. I know what happened. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Black Ice takes its time to start, even with SSD. It takes its sweet time. Okay, but it's up and running now. You should see it in the. You'll see it soon. Come on. Okay, we're back in business. But I do need to reduce the master volume for the effect sound of the whistle. Go from here, see how this goes. Whistle. Alright, party rally. January is just around the corner. We have 50,000 troops. This is the army that's gonna try to help Germany win the war against the Soviets. If 50,000 troops, sure. Alright, let's prioritize the medium armor designs because I really want these. January. Short term. Army focus. Reduce neutrality. Alright, I'm gonna have to choose the sane approach this time around, I think. Land organization minus 10%. That's very harsh. Nope, I'm gonna keep selecting this. I'm gonna have to live with land organization minus 10% and organization regain rate minus 10% because I need the manpower. Without manpower, the divisions are useless. So, yeah. Infantry unit combined arms. Still not up to date. Attritional air warfare, top of the queue. Trooper tactics. Sure. Civil defense. Sure. I don't think I'm gonna actually research it in the near future, but I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for the suggestions, Steve, but I don't know. I don't think I have such influence. And yeah, I also don't have the time. I know that my findings in this game influenced the Black Eyes team with some design decisions, but that's it. This happened once or twice. But they were kind of forced to do it due to my division composition. So Grand Battle Plan 5. It's ahead of time, let's cancel it. Alright, we can no longer research it unless we grab, say, probably I'm gonna say another level of gasoline engine. I think that's it. I'm not sure I even need it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. France is about to fall. Alright, we have no more time. I wanna jump straight to the war with the Soviets. So with that in mind, I can't have an officer ratio of 18%. So if we go to specialist training, that's gonna boost the officer recruitment. Let's shift almost everything into officers. Let's put almost everything into officers. Gaining 89 officers every day. So this is gonna rise quickly. Looks like it's rising 1.1 percentage point every single day. So that's good. We'll have 110% officer ratio by the time the war with the Soviets starts. Besides Tip, I think the Black Eyes team moved on to the Black Eyes for Hearts of Iron 4, so the undeclared war. So the US Navy is now engaging the German submarines in the Atlantic. There goes France. About time, I would say. The Soviets are mobilizing. Let's prioritize upgrades now. And possibly even mobilize. That's questionable. Yeah, let's mobilize, screw it. The war with the Soviets is just a couple of months away. Wow. Just wow. A rebellion the next day. Need them armored designs. Oh, what's up? Extra wide tank trucks. What? Small caliber tank cannon and MGs level 4. Extra wide tank trucks. Where can I find it? Not sure. Maybe over here. Oh, right there. I'm blind or what? Okay, we won't be researching for a while. I need the officer ratio. I need 110% officer ratio. Screw everything else. Iraq just declared on the British. They were tired of leaving. So it seems. This is of course costing me a shit ton of IC. Being mobilized with 30 neutrality. That's very expensive. But it takes forever to reinforce in black ice. At least it used to take forever. That's why I did it. Alright, let's have a look at the generals. Defensive doctrine, Old Guard. Old Guard is quite bad in Black Ice. Kind of dreadful. Offense plus minus 10%, attack speed minus 10%, experience gain minus 10%. It has some other bonuses, but these guys are really bad on the offensive. These guys is an offensive doctrine. Let's prioritize the upgrades for now. Looks like the Germany is having trouble with France. Again. Let's have a look at China. Kaiser just died. As before, nothing's going on. Germany seems to have the French under control now. Our officer ratio is approaching 100%. The maximum officer ratio in Black Ice, at least in the previous versions, was 110%. There we go. The war with the Soviets. I still cannot join them, but they have a decision that's gonna make me a member of the Axis. So yeah, we're now a member of the Axis. We can see them. Germany just decided something that made us member of the Axis. So it seems, because I can see their units. Yep. Go say hello to the Soviets. Ask, request land leave. Go kick some ass. We still need 7 brigades. So these guys are gonna be control 1. guys are gonna be controlled too. Germany accepted our request for land lease. We lost the effects of neutrality. Acquisition of civilian shipping. No needs wartime measures. Lose 5,000 supply, gain descent, lose some money, gain officers, gain 100 manpower. Sure. Tip is asking no order of battle. Nope. The order of battle is useless if you don't have generals. And we basically don't have generals. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 9 generals available. Maybe I can create a corps or two. But if I was playing as Germany, I would definitely, most definitely, create an order of battle. Alright, these dudes arrived. Not yet. We have 110% officers. Let's research. But also recruit officers. Wait for the attack delay to be over and go kick some ass. In this version of the game, we have a pretty harsh stacking penalty. Or at the very least we have a stacking penalty. So that craziness of attacking with 12, 13 divisions from a single axis of attack, now it gets severely penalized. Hello Agus, welcome. Agus is saying, I love your Luxembourg campaign on YouTube. Thanks, and I'm glad you like it. I'm also enjoying playing it a lot. Alright, let's go kick some ass. Maybe we should help these divisions cross, don't you think? So let's attack with 13, support with 1 from here to reduce the stacking penalty. We still have a stacking penalty of 15, no 23% because my allies are trying to help me. Sure. But we'll overcome the problems. Let's not use the headquarter. Okay, we can now go to service by requirements. Total economic mobilization, and this is too loud. What else? heavy industry emphasis, and that should be about it. Organization regain rate +6, national unit changes. Guess I'm gonna go with this one and recheck the ministers. Attack reinforcement chance -7%. Combat movement speed +5%. Organization regain rate +10%. Combat movement speed, it's very appealing. So let's use it. Let's go with that. I think the rest is good enough. Let's bring the engineers to the front lines. We're winning. Let's see if I have the message settings. When the land battle is over, yeah, we can see the casualties. Good. Okay. Let's attempt an encirclement. I doubt we'll make it, but we can try it, right? These guys have an armor of 18, we have a piercing of 26.5, that's good. That's very good. Look at them losing strength and organization. We have some national decision. Germany is giving us 9 land-lease. We have achieved a major victory. Land organization regain rate +1% and land organization +1%. This is gonna change the course of the war for sure. We lost 200 men while the Soviets lost 4,000. Over 4,000. Okay, I need these pop-ups if I want to play these more effectively. I would love to make some encirclements, but I don't know if I can. Germany is advancing. Okay, everyone goes there for a while. Waiting for the tactical light to be over to strike them again. Let's support from here. Attacking penalty of 2.6. Hopefully my allies won't try to help. Let's try to cross. We have engineers, so it reduces the river penalty. Which reminds me that we could research these. We're kicking some ass, let's see for how long. Let's research these. Delay between attacks reduced by 1 hour. I'll take it. And let's go to speed 5. We're under attack. Let's create some headquarters to level up some of these dudes. But with old guards in the order of battle, this does more harm than good. Whatever. Let's tell these guys to retreat just before we lose them. So, food rationing, gain 10,000 supplies in exchange for descent. Okay, there is some. I need some of that stuff. I'm waiting for another 2 events to pop up. Okay, here we go. Nope. This is not all of them. This is not all. Yeah, give me energy. We're still under attack. They lost over 15 times more men. Hello, a Norwegian user, welcome. Let's see how Germany is doing. They took over Poland. They're doing nothing. They're actually being pushed back. Well, this is wonderful. This is really great. Well, Hello, she's Wheel Guy, welcome. Well, we are gonna do whatever we can. We're facing one of their best divisions right now. This one. But we can pierce it. We have a piercing of 26.5, they have an armor of 24. Guess we're beating the crap out of them. Okay, let's create some more. Some more division, some more headquarters. Like I said, without proper leaders, this is the order of battle is almost useless. I guess we can save some supplies. And level up some of the generals that were not being used. Just great. One of our headquarters just shattered, but they're shattered to a nearby place. Good. Good place nearby. Let's prioritize it to reduce the attack delay. Can't wait for the battle statistics. It should be huge. It should have probably lost a shit ton of men by comparison with us. Yeah, over 6 times more men. Backing penalty of 12%. I'm hoping my allies can cover for me. I mean, keep the supply lines open. Other tank divisions, we're facing their strongest divisions. Traditional warfare. Top of the queue. Okay, let's go to speed 5. Yeah, around 10 times more losses. We're severely kicking their butts. But they're giants, we're small. So this hurts us much more than it hurts them. I think your tips is saying 100 times more casualties, not 10 times. I think either, I don't know how to say it, but I don't think you're saying this right, tip. But or either that or I'm asleep. Not saying you're asleep, but I'm usually good with math, so I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for telling me anyway. Alright, we have our first multi-role. So, yeah, it's around 15 times this time around, so 500. It's around 15 times right now with this casualty rate ratio. It's not, it's 14 times. We suffered 14 times less casualties than the Soviets. Let's keep moving. Maybe you did too. And, funny because I was drinking beer right before starting this stream. Thanks anyway. This creek. A tree. Let's keep it there. Alright, we are advancing in the south. Germany is stuck in the north. This creates a big problem for us because while we can punch through the Soviet lines as as you're seeing, we don't have the numbers to hold the line. That's a problem. Quite a big one. So with that in mind, let's ask everyone to come say hello to Stalingrad. Romania. Everyone, please come and take Stalingrad. With so many AI divisions in the in this area, because of the allied objectives that I've just set, our supply lines should be safe. I mean, we should not end up encircled. I guess we'll soon find out. Deep battle doctrine. Keep it. Those are tanks, let's support. We have room for more divisions, but that's gonna increase the stacking penalty. We won, and this time around we like a ratio of 30 to 1, give or take. That's great to see. I'm still trying to reinforce the divisions with the engineers. Officer ratio is good. Let's put more leadership into research, since we are not building. Yeah, we have 3 brigades, but we should be okay. Hello, Combi Chris, and it's nice to see you here. Welcome. Yeah, we're definitely advancing, and Germany is definitely stuck. I was trying to figure out what were the divisions in need of more engineers. These are the ones. I wish I could encircle and destroy, but that's very hard to do. With so many AI divisions in the vicinity. Let's keep advancing. Schwerpunkt advance. This increases, gives us a little bit of. What's up? We're giving this to Germany. Now this is might have very poor consequences, very bad consequences. We'll see. They're still being supplied by Bucharest, so that's good. And the allies, the Axis are pouring divisions into this area. Heavy armor. I see Soviet heavy armor here. And we're about to be encircled. Well, not quite. If they take this province, we can be supplied from these ones. Stefan is saying, if you keep killing 30 times the amount of Soviets, you may become a mild worry for the AI. Yeah, but that's not going to last. And this is definitely a lie. And again, this is like, I don't know, 45 times? Let's check with the calculator. Yeah, I almost got it. It's It's 45.5. I told you I was good with math. Yeah, when I'm not tired, if I'm tired. Medicine. These divisions are quite weak if they're caught in low numbers. If you use them in low numbers, if you use them in quantity, they're strong. This is lying again. This must be. Either that or these guys have insane efficiency. 500. Yeah, this is definitely lying. Again, very high odds on ours. Very few casualties on our side, lots of casualties on theirs. Germany is finally capturing some of these provinces. Okay, looks like we are about to destroy a naval infantry division. Just a brigade. This is why it's hard to encircle and destroy divisions with lots of AI divisions in the vicinity, because they screw up every single time. So luckily I had already encircled them, or else the Italians would blunder my attempt to encircle and destroy. Definitely a lie from these percentages. Alright, I'm trying to combine them into a big stack again, while my allies hold the line. We can add war goals, should we? If we manage to defeat the Soviets, Bulgaria can be quite big, but I'm trying to keep this believable, you know? So... I don't know. Of course, we're not gonna win, but just in case, we can demand Ukraine. I don't know, we'll leave it for later. For now, let's just do our best to defeat them. Another major victory. Oh yeah, they've lost some 7 times more men than we did, give or take. Guys need a break. And at this rhythm, we're screwed with regard to the manpower. We need 15 manpower to reinforce, we're gaining only 3.8 per month. Wow, lots of divisions here. Let's see what our divisions are worth. These are crap divisions. Yeah, I'm already seeing what's gonna happen. We are gonna be overwhelmed with divisions. We are gonna run out of manpower and Germany is gonna derp as usual. As it usually does. With that in mind, let's build some pillboxes. And some fortresses. The F key needed to build a fortress. Also use it for this. So let's shift click, shift left click, shit ton of provinces, then hit the F key. Looks like I've built the fortress everywhere. This is expensive, that's probably not gonna save our ass. But I hate losing games, so maybe that's gonna save me, or not. We'll see. For now we are still trying to defeat the Soviets. Let's grab some spies. Divisions are crap, but they do have a high efficiency. So far so good, we can pierce the Soviet armor. I'm attempting an encirclement here, but that's probably gonna fail. I can already see it. The Italians are attacking, these guys are retreating. So, no encirclement for me. The only way to defeat the Soviets is by encircling and destroying their divisions. Let's bring our air force. Air interception in region. These regions during the day. Tommy Cruise is saying time to become an island in a sea of Soviets. Yeah, that's right. Very well put. We're doing our part. That can be clearly seen. Again, huge casualties on the Soviet side. As before, the AI did not allow me to destroy divisions. Let's keep these divisions close. I'm gonna go towards Stalingrad. Try to take it. Alright, some of these dudes are complete. Why do I have 12 divisions here? Okay, whatever. Control 1, Control 2. Manpower is going down quite rapidly. Let's switch the priority of the spies. Raise national unity is no longer relevant. We have almost 100%. Wow, 120 hours of attack delay. Dual purpose guns. Anti-tank guns. This is gonna increase the stats of the anti-tank, but it's also gonna increase their combat width Not sure it's worth it, since it increases the combat width. Five again. Keep moving. We're having issues with supply. Yeah, because now the Germans have a port, so they are no longer being supplied by Bucharest, by Romania. They're being supplied by these ports, so we need to capture more ports on the double. I knew this was gonna it's gonna be dreadful for our advance due to the supply issues. This port does not have the capacity to supply all these troops. Germany wants to call me to arms. Of course I won't accept it. They're calling me to arms against the allies. Oh boy. Let's get these guys out over there. Unless we capture more ports, we're done. Okay, we're capturing some local supply, but this is not enough. Not by a long shot. What's up? Winter is coming. And we need more officers. I want to keep the research going. I also want spies because I want to reduce the Soviet national unity. But officers die like flies in black ice. So we always need leadership, lots of leadership assigned to officers. And we stopped. Just itchy. Can Germany even supply these? They cannot supply. They cannot supply these. We're screwed. We're stuck. Germany can't even supply these. Germany cannot run convoys through Gibraltar and the Suez because this is still under British control. So we're stuck. We're basically stuck. This is going nowhere fast. All these guys are gonna run out of supplies and gonna be pushed back to to the border with Romania. Unless we manage to connect these lands with the lands in the center in Poland. I thought about this, but I thought this was gonna continue under control of Romania and not Germany. Let's retreat. We have no other option. Received supply 0. Required daily supply over 200, almost 300. Small caliber. Tank cannon. And machine gun. What a waste. What a bloody waste of time. Let's strategically deploy over there. This is a big bummer. It really is. I was hoping to capture Stalingrad, and that's not gonna happen unless we connect these territories with these ones. Anyway, I think I'm gonna take a break. It's almost midnight where I live, and I need to get some sleep. So thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.